Welcome to this explainer. We're jumping right into what is honestly an incredible matchup. Today, we're breaking down a high-stakes, heavyweight fight that is completely shaking up the tech world right now. We're looking at a battle between two wildly different approaches to artificial intelligence. And honestly, the results here might completely change how you think about the software you're using every single day. So what actually happens when you pit America's banned AI against Japan's brand new manager AI? It's a fascinating question, right? To really understand this clash, we've got to look at the geopolitical drama that literally just unfolded. We're not just talking about two random pieces of software here. We're talking about what happens when global tech access is suddenly, overnight restricted, and how innovation just finds a way to punch right back. Section 1. The Global AI Race. The Stakes of Export Bans. To set the stage for this, let's look at the timeline. Just last week, America banned its best AI, Claude, which we'll actually be testing today under the environment name Fable 5 for the entire world. Almost overnight, global access to a top-tier tool was completely cut off. But, the tech world moves insanely fast. Exactly 4 days later, Japan dropped a brand new AI called Sakana Fugu. And they didn't just release it. They came out swinging, claiming it outright beats the restricted American model. So today, we are going to look at a full 5-round head-to-head matchup to see if that bold claim actually holds up. Section 2. One Brain vs. a Team. A new kind of AI architecture. Structurally, we're looking at two entirely different beasts here. On the one hand, we have the traditional approach, the single brain. Models like Claude or Fable 5 operate as one massive, centralized brain that just answers you directly. But then, we have Japan's Fugu. Fugu isn't really a single model at all, it's a manager. When you give it a prompt, this manager routes tasks to a whole room of specialist AIs. It's pulling from closed models you already know like GPT, Gemini, and Claude, plus various open-source AIs. It grabs the right specialists, has them run together, fact-check each other's work, and only then hands you back one clean answer. You're not just chatting with an AI anymore, you're basically hiring an entire team and a manager who never sleeps. And that brings us to this really powerful quote, which is essentially Fugu's entire pitch to the world. Frontier capability without the risk of export controls. Because Fugu is completely decentralized and relies on a massive shifting pool of multiple models rather than just one company server, there is no single plug for any government to pull. It's practically immune to the exact kind of ban that just took out its American rival. Section 3. Entering the ring. Setting up the match. Now, to ensure a totally fair fight, we absolutely have to put both AIs in the exact same ring. And surprisingly, building that ring is incredibly accessible. I know a lot of people see a black screen full of code and immediately think, nope, not for me. But this demystifies that completely into 3 super simple copy-paste commands. Step 1, you just enter your API key, which is really just a private password telling the AI you're allowed to use it. Step 2, you paste the install code, hit enter, and the terminal does all the heavy lifting, scrolling this wall of text as it sets itself up. And step 3, you open Codex. If Fugu is the brain, Codex is basically the desk it sits down to work at. Just 3 commands, and our ring is fully built. Section 4. Head-to-head AI matchup. Trading blows in the early rounds. All right, we're going to test both AIs using the exact same prompts. Round 1 is a prompt to build a single-file app that creates a personal AI learning roadmap. America's Fable 5 walks you through it pretty gently, asking one question at a time to build a nice, clean, but ultimately static flow. Fugu, though, takes a totally different path. It asks all your questions up front on a single screen, who you are, your time limit, your goals, and then boom, in one click, it generates a full 90-day interactive skill tree. Every single node is clickable, linking directly to real courses, like Kaggle lessons, right there on the screen. Fugu is faster, does way more in fewer clicks, and easily lands the first punch, taking a 1-0 lead for Japan. Now, for round 2. We asked for a 2D run-and-gun game built from just a single sentence. Fable built Jungle Strike, a really smooth, highly playable platformer with a character firing at targets. Fugu countered with Jungle Steel, an incredibly fast and responsive game where the second you die, you just tap R and instantly respawn. Going into this, you might expect one to completely embarrass the other here, but honestly, looking at them side by side, there's barely anything between them. Both were smooth and genuinely really fun. They traded blows perfectly, resulting in a solid draw. So the score stays highly competitive at 1-0 for Japan, with 1 tie. Round 3 is a pretty harsh design test using a photo of a Neo home robot. We basically asked the AIs to act like elite design consultants, tear the old page apart, and build a better one. Fable returns a clean, minimal, and genuinely beautiful soft light landing page. But Fugu? Wow. Before building a single thing, it writes out a full design critique. We're talking visual hierarchy, cognitive load, and WCAG's accessibility standards. Then it builds a page where you can actually switch color themes from sand to silver to graphite, and the product updates instantly in real time. It even includes a fully working reserve and checkout flow. So the crucial point here is that Fugu doesn't just quietly make things look pretty. It acts like a real strategic consultant. That is a clean win for Japan, taking a 2-0 lead.
Okay, round 4 gives the American model a chance to strike back. The prompt is to build a weird interactive website for something called One Wish Willow. Fable goes all in and creates this gorgeous antique storybook aesthetic. You press a branch and it actually cracks with a real sound effect. It just has undeniable charm and soul. Fugu, on the other hand, definitely lacks visual polish here, but it fights back hard with brilliant copywriting, flashing headlines like "Amaze your friends, alarm your future," and delivering these clever, snarky lines when you input a wish. However, judging on the whole visual package, Fable just looks better. America's Fable finally gets on the board, winning purely on its unmatched visual charm. The score is now 2-1 for Japan.
Section 5. The War Room Knockout. Round 5. Equity Research. With a super tense 2-1 score, we enter the final round with a highly complex equity research prompt on the company Reliance. Up until now, we've talked about Fugu being a manager, but here, you literally watch it happen live. The AI manager takes the prompt and actively assigns these very specific jobs. It runs the analyst to dig into the business, the valuation expert to crunch the numbers, it assigns a bull to find the strongest reasons to buy, and a bear to argue why you should run away. They argue, the fact-checker steps in to call out any weak claims, and finally, a judge weighs everything up for the final call. It's like watching a whole boardroom in action. After letting it cook for just a few minutes, the result is absolutely staggering. Fugu outputs a fully interactive dashboard. You get the live share price, PE, and EV/EBITDA. You get a business map showing exactly where the company makes its money. You can click into a side-by-side bull versus bear breakdown. But without a doubt, the absolute best part is the Scenario Lab slider. You grab the slider, move the share price up or down, and every single financial metric, right along with the final judge's verdict at the bottom, recalculates dynamically in real time. It's wild. Now, the 2 to 5 days figure is incredibly important here. To put that into perspective, that represents the time a human financial analyst would normally take to put together a report with this much actual depth. Fugu literally just finished a person's entire working week before your coffee even had a chance to go cold. It's an absolute knockout blow for round 5.
Section 6, the ultimate AI winner, the final scorecard.
Before we look at the final tally and what this actually means for us in the real world, there is one massive factor we just have to mention, and that's cost. You think all this computing power would cost an absolute fortune, right? But astonishingly, all 5 of those massive, complex builds we just walked through ran on just a few dollars of usage. And furthermore, paid plans for this kind of access start at just $20 a month. The sheer accessibility of this technology is just staggering.
So, here is our final scorecard. Sakana Fugu from Japan takes 3 wins. Fable 5 from America takes 1, with 1 draw. Fugu is our clear winner today. But the takeaway here isn't just a number. Fugu didn't just barely hang on against the heavily funded American model. It genuinely beat it on the hard stuff. On that messy, multi-step work where a single centralized brain starts to crack under the pressure, Fugu's decentralized team of experts absolutely thrives. Which leaves us with this final, very provocative thought. As we watch these models rapidly evolve, we really have to ask ourselves, is the real victory in the global AI race about simply building the smartest, most beautiful AI? Or is the ultimate victory about building an AI architecture so decentralized and robust that governments can no longer just pull the plug and switch it off? Japan just gave us a very compelling answer. And honestly, it makes you wonder, how would this decentralized manager fare against China's GLM model next? Keep exploring, keep questioning, and thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.